portraits in front of these things. The halo.
It's been very fun to arrange this. I really love the posters, and I'm pretty amazed at how the artists have put them up here. It's just wonderful. I've invited a couple of people to speak here today to help us celebrate. And the first person I want to bring up is Rick Smartin. He's a professor at ESF and has his own webpage up there. And his particular interests are sustainable development and sustainability planning, community sustainability planning. And ESF is just a wonderful resource to have in Syracuse. We're very, very grateful to have ESF as part of our educational system here. And so, Rick, would you come up and say a few words about this?
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Thanks for having me. Of course, you get a professor up here, and you're all at risk. You realize
It is chilly.
you can talk for a long time. But thanks for having me here. I've been here about 30 years. I got my 30-year pin last year. ESF is scared the living daylights out of me, I can tell you. But I'm Syracuse Cultural Workers. I know the great work that you've done here over the years, and I'm glad to see this sort of imagery up here because it really ties these things together. I mean, I was just I had a class last night until 9 o'clock, and the students are actually working on the carbon footprint for all the county operations. I've got 6 different student teams, like trying to figure out how much energy the county's using for their buildings, and for their cars, and for solid waste, and all the new water pollution control stuff they have up here that's working away. And they're just digging away and gathering data. And pretty soon the county has actually joined the Cities for Climate Protection program. So they're going to enter in the data, and then they're going to figure out what their carbon footprint is, and then they're going to try to figure out how they can reduce their energy consumption, right? Putting less carbon up into the atmosphere.
Right.
So that's what I think is the new tradition. We're training students now to do what I call sustainability analysis. Like how do you look at food production systems? How do you look at energy systems? You know, the big problem these days, I think, is like U.S. young people, where do they get the water from? Faucet. Where do they get the milk from? You know, the carton of stuff that comes out of the refrigerator? You know, we don't connect everything up. So I think part of our educational system is to get people to discover, like uncover the black box, so people can reconnect with their environment and know where things come from and where it goes, right? Solid waste issues. I'm on the board at the Okra board of directors now. There are 2 or 3 environmentalists on the Okra board right now. It's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen in the next couple of years. So, you know, what happens with our solid waste? Are we recycling enough? So, you see the newspaper this morning? Onondaga County of Central New York is way ahead of the curve in terms of the recycling rate, but we want to get better. So this is what this is all about, and the work you're doing is really helping to build the public consciousness, right? To reconnect through these kinds of artwork and reconnect with our young people, which is what we need to do at all different levels. So that's what we're trying to do, and I'm glad you're here to celebrate the issue today.